What is going on today, folks? The 29th of July is today, and we are going to refresh the page to see we're going to be working on POP. That's what we're going to be working on. Okay, let's see how we are going to first of all, let me get this environment set up. Boom. Get these two out of the way. Okay, and then get this red in. So what are we looking at? Here, my initial thoughts are, I see circles. So can I get away with the radial gradient? I don't think so because it seems like the spacing is off. Here between the two is, so 140 to 160, 20 pixels. So this will be 240 to 260. You know what I mean? Like, but then that one's over here. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, what gives? Um, it's technically hidden under this thing that looks like a conic gradient, right? Speaking of, I think I see two conic gradients. I think I think the you know what? You know what? I think I got an idea. I think I have an idea. So, what I believe I'm going to do is the P is going to be in its own, I don't know if I'm going to put it in a P tag, funny enough. Or in the no, yeah, I'm going to put it in a P tag and I'm just going to duplicate it. And then the circle in the middle, that could just be on the background here. So I could just go radial gradient, right? And we're gonna do how wide is this? So go 200 to 240. So 1Q, we'll go with this tan off-white. We'll go 40px followed by 0. And my commas are just not working today. So we got that. We're done. Almost. Not really. And then we got the P tag. We have two of them. And we are going to do, what we're going to do with this is we're going to make these, let's go 40 to 140. So P tag width 100. Height, height's going to be 110 to 240. So 130. 130, right? And we're gonna go background. We're gonna make it a we're gonna have two things here. Conic gradient. We're gonna do what are we gonna do? I'm gonna try to make a conic gradient that like fits this area. Let me show you guys. For example, here, that. Can you see the vision? So the yellow part would be the 75%, and then the red corner would be the 25%. And then I would slap a radial gradient that would kind of do that semicircle at the end. So that's the plan. That's the vision. Am I going to be embarrassed? Very likely, actually. This might not work. This might not work at all. So what are we doing? I'm going to do a, let's go with solid. No. This color. I just cannot today. And we're going to go with 75% followed by transparent 0. And if you see, it's inverted. So if I just go scale -1. So now we're talking. So I have to shift this over. So this is going to be, so if we go from 40 to 60, it's going to be at 20 pixels. 20 at 20px. And then that's going to be from, we go 110 to 190, so that's 80 pixels. 80px. Oh yes, I inverted it. So that's gonna be the opposite. So we're gonna go from, and we're gonna do No repeat. Beautiful. Is this gonna work? Is this gonna work? This is begin doubt. So let me just get rid of this for a second. So it's gonna be like I said. So now it's gonna be that's gonna be inverted. So from the top, rather from the bottom. Let me just position it so I can translate 50px. I think I need the px. It's a bit much. 50 will go 40, 30, 30, 2, 100, and 2. So I think I got it right. See, it's right, but it's inverted. So I need to now put it somewhere here. So it's gonna be if it's 20 and 80 and the width is so this is probably gonna be 80 and top and bottom is gonna be 50, I believe. So now let's bring this back. Okay. So how do I round that bit up there? Huh. Okay. How do we do this? How do we do this? I don't think this is hard. I'm being silly. The conic gradient. What if no, that's not gonna work. That's gonna invert the colors and make it yellow or off-white by default, and then I'll introduce the red. But the curve of the P that goes up to the round bit, that's gonna be tricky. So I need to figure out how I'm gonna do this. So the width, my only issue is the width. You know what? Nah, I can't. That's not gonna work. I was thinking if I do a border radius, at the top might work, but the bottom will not, just because that's not the shape itself. What's the solution? 7 minutes and almost 8 minutes. So I was gonna do a radial gradient there, and if I make the rounded bit a solid color instead of transparent, it's gonna block the rest of the conic gradient. So now this is my dilemma. Can I bring what okay, maybe okay, 0 0. And if I do this, whoopsie. If I make it so that it's just 40 to 100, 60 pixels wide, 60 px. Mm, oh gosh. Again, this is gonna mess with me. 60 pixels wide, but I need so 60 pixels wide at 40 px. Does that make any sense? What are we doing here? What am I doing? 60 pixels wide and 130 px tall. Okay, I'm doing something wrong. 160, 260. Okay, 0, 160, 150, 140, 130, 120, 110. So 10, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, right? 100 is fine, but if I do 10px, there we go. Now I'm 20, 30, 40, and then 40 is this way, but okay. I completely pushed it over. I'm not I'm not clipping it. I just pushed it over completely. 0. Okay. I pushed it over completely. Is that what I wanted? I don't think so. So this is no repeat. Okay, so we need to now, I need to clip it. If I get rid of minus 40px, okay, now we're talking. Are we? Are we actually talking? Yeah, you know what though? Like, I'm confused why this doesn't work. I guess it does, right? 90. Yeah, but it's just from the other side. I mean, that kind of, like if I go 60, right? And then minus 40, no, that's fine. I think I just keep this 0. Excellent, no problem. I just need to change this. I need to bump it at the up and down is fine. The right and the left needs to be 40. No. Okay. I think I got it. I think I got it. And now I need a radial 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 gradient, and that's going to be, I think it's going to be the same as this. We could even do this actually. Copy dash dash r colon boom, and then here. Okay, here, and we'll go var dash dash r right. We just need to now move it up. So I'm gonna do, instead of 0 0, it might be like 10px minus 20px. Oh, well, rather 20. I keep forgetting it's upside down. So 10px minus 10. Okay, 20, 30, 25. Gotcha. And now this one can be p plus p, and then here we'll just go translate 100px, 150, 160, no, 200, 250, 2, and then 50px minus 50px minus 45px, 46, 44. Why the ugly numbers? So 13.5 minutes. Let's see what we come up with. I really don't want at 99.9. Oh, thank the Lord. Okay, let's strip this down. Get that. Nope. Okay, can I do that? Nope. Okay, so now these ones, I'll get rid of all of these tabs, and I will get rid of spaces like that. And now the tabs. Boom, boom. Fantastico. Alrighty, submit one more time. Any second. 100%, 630, 22. Global stats. Okay, okay. Not by much, but done. And this one was fun. Um, if you guys are still here, I appreciate you guys sticking around till the very end. Thank you so much. It means a lot. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye bye.